Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I am the way, the truth, and the life, says the Lord. Philip, whoever has seen me has seen the Father. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. John. Jesus said to Thomas, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. If you know me, then you will also know my Father. From now on, you do know him and have seen him. Philip said to him, Master, show us the Father, and that will be enough for us. Jesus said to him, Have I been with you for so long a time, and you still do not know me, Philip? Whoever has seen me has seen the Father. How can you say, Show us the Father? Do you not believe that I am in the Father, and the Father is in me? The words that I speak to you, I do not speak on my own. The Father who dwells in me is doing his works. Believe me that I am in the Father, and the Father is in me. Or else believe because of the works themselves. Amen, amen, I say to you, whoever believes in me will do the works that I do, and will do greater ones than these, because I am going to the Father. And whatever you ask in my name, I will do, so that the Father may be glorified in the Son. If you ask anything of me in my name, I will do it. The Gospel of the Lord. How many of you have ever wanted to say something to someone and you knew before you said it that it was the truth, and you tried to find a way to say it that was going to it wouldn't be so painful, not for them, but for you? How many of you have ever felt you were in that situation before? Yeah, most of us have. Most of us have. But that's exactly the consequence in the situation of proclaiming the good news of the gospel. Because every time the apostles gathered together to proclaim the name of Jesus, the Pharisees, the Sadducees, the jealousy, the condemnation, the persecution, it was all there. It was all there. And so did you notice in the opening prayer when we were praying and we asked to give us a share in the passion and the resurrection? And I thought, I'll take a little of this, but I don't want any of that. And we all know that it doesn't happen that way. You know, we heard in the first reading from St. Paul's letter to the Corinthians, I preached, you received, and therefore you were saved by the proclamation. But if you want to know what it cost Paul to preach, read the Acts of the Apostles. Stonings, beatings, scourgings, floggings, shipwrecks. I mean, on and on. You know, there's a whole list of things that he had to endure to proclaim the good news. There was a whole list of things that he had to endure. How many times do you think that Paul wanted to shrink back and say, all right, Lord, I've had enough. I'm done. Get me out. Come on, that's true for any of us. And yet, the reality is that Paul understood that he had an obligation. He said, woe to me if I do not preach the gospel. Woe to me. Woe to me. You know, there's a section in the book of Jeremiah the prophet where God says to Jeremiah, I'm going to send you to the people, but they're stiff-necked. They're stiff-necked. And they're not going to listen to you. But I'm sending you anyway. I'm sending you anyway. And so if you go and they don't listen to you, I'll deal with them. But if you don't go, I'll deal with you. It's like saying, I want to make you an offer that you can't refuse, you see. But in reality, my brothers and sisters, that every single one of us, by virtue of our baptism, we have that obligation to preach the good news. Not from the pulpit, but by the way we live our lives. However, having said that, there are going to be times where God is going to put us in places in the lives of people, situations and circumstances where we know we're called to speak up. It's easier to keep quiet, because if you keep quiet, nothing's going to happen. But that's the problem. If we keep quiet, nothing happens. And so it's a matter of discernment as to when and where and how we speak up. When, where, and how. Sometimes it's time to button the lip. But sometimes it's also time to speak up.